So Daryl Pilgrim, well, he's got it quite easy, really, knowing that if he wins this match, he's through with one to spare. The way the fixtures have fallen and the fact that Owen Bates was beaten in his opener means that Pilgrim can progress with just one win. And if he does that, he'll take Luke Littler with him, the man who beat Bates 4-1, and they will then play off to see who wins the group.
Yeah, the winner of Group 1 plays the runner-up of Group 2 in our first semi-final. And the winner of Group 2 plays the runner-up of Group 1 in our second semi-final.
First leg, Owen to
Finals
Throwford.
will not be
Game
before
on.
10 p.m, which is when we join our broadcast partners, Sporty Stuff TV.
86.
Owen Bates, as we mentioned, after that defeat, can still go through after this match if he wins it 4-0.
I mean, if it wasn't for missed doubles, he was dominating the early stages of that match in the scoring phase.
Yeah, he was. All he's got to think of is winning the game, isn't it? Because if he does that, then of course, if you're on Luke Littler to beat Daryl Pilgrim, and he'll go through anyway. But Pilgrim has got other ideas, as we can see from the first 4 darts, the first 5 darts, the first 6 darts.
77.
Well, I suggested something dramatic was going to happen. Well, there's little more dramatic
44.
in darts than a 9.
Daryl, you require 144.
Can Daryl do it with his very first leg of Champions Night?
Boom.
Yeah, he wasn't particularly close, but we'll forgive him for that.
He's seeing the funny side of it.
Just tapping the old ticker a little bit there. I think he was getting rather excited.
105.
9 darts
Daryl, you require
always an amazing
86.
feeling, but to do one on TV.
Yeah, we're yet to have one in front of a crowd on a finals night. But that is some start from Daryl Pilgrim. He's here to play.
12 dart breaker throw with a ball
Second
finish.
leg, Daryl to Throwford.
180, 177, and the 86 out, as Mace mentioned on the bullseye. If Owen Bates is going to somehow get through, he's going to have to
57.
turn it on maybe to levels that he's never reached before.
Yeah, he became quite frustrated last night because he went through the card on Thursday, winning 4 out of 4. And then one of my trips up onto the balcony, he was cussing and cursing and wires and blockers, and he was all over it. They just wouldn't go in last night. And then I think he started to hit the panic button, thinking he might not qualify.
Good response from him, though, kicking off this leg with a 180.
34.
Getting himself down to this position after a couple of visits. Pilgrim could still be on a finish first if he can fill it up.
No ifs, Murph.
100.
Well, even he can't believe that found its way in.
We've had 3 180s and a 177, and we've not even completed 2 legs. We might get a 171.
171.
What's going on?
Daryl, you require 164.
Bates on double 8 after 9. Might not even get a go at it.
116.
It's a strange time to lay up, Daryl.
Owen, you require 16.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad dart at the bullseye, wasn't it? Not many bad darts in this match. This could be a 10-dart leg.
It is a 10.
Second leg, Owen
Match is
Bates.
the best we've seen this week. That's a third 10-darter. Wow.
Third leg, Owen to
Look at that.
Throwford.
Way to break back.
Look
Game
at
on.
that. 2 legs in, I know, but those numbers.
Shows you the start they've made, though.
Well, it's not going down, Chris.
139. $96.
We've promised something special. And finals night on Champions Week is already delivering.
85.
This is showing me all about the minerals of Owen Bates. He's right up against it. He'd have been desperately disappointed to have lost to Luke Littler in the opening match of the session and the opening match of this
60.
Group 1. And he's had the kitchen sink thrown at him here, and he's responding.
140. $50. On your wire,
Could be about to go in
137.
front after Pilgrim set off as if he was unbeatable. Bates has said, you know what, I'm not having this. He's having that.
Some of that. Back-to-back 12 dart in leg 1, a 10, and now another 12
Fourth leg
for
down
Bates.
to throw first. Game on.
Well, we said he might have to reach levels that he's never reached before. After 3 legs here, he's averaging 121.5, Mace.
Record
60.
breaking territory.
Well, yeah, not just for here, not just for him, but for any broadcast darts match. The record's 123.5 now, I believe. Peter Wright in a pro tour
57.
against Christoph Ratajski, beating the previous best of 123.4 from MVG in the Premier League.
So the 123.4 is still the highest TV average,
Unless you watch a pro tour on your telly.
which I do.
125.
It was against Ratajski that Wright did that in, and I remember it was actually Ratajski was pointing him towards because they used a Dart Connect system on a tablet which shows the average, and he was much more enthusiastic about what had
68.
happened than Peter Wright, even though he'd just been whipped 6-0.
Of course, MVG was a double 18 away from a
60.
130 something.
Yeah, remarkable. It was actually against Michael Smith up in Aberdeen.
Computer darts, that is.
There is recorded averages of around 130 on the Pro Tour now since we started
100.
putting that system in. But the highest here at the Super Series, 118 and change.
139.
The highest one I ever had against me was Mick McGowan. It was
96.
I don't think I'd have been far off that, and I don't think I got a double. It was, I'm
On
sure
your
it was
wire,
120 odd.
120.
Wow. Well, this is what he wants. Not the odd, just 120.
For 3-1.
The flatty. Even on a 120.
Love it.
That's bold, isn't it? What a shot that is. Look at that.
Yeah,
Oh, and it's worked. An absolute treat.
Yes.
Terrific tungsten this from Owen Bates.
Is class.
Fifth leg going to throw
Well, the
first.
average has dipped,
Game
despite
on.
going out in 15 with a 120 out, to 115.
Useless. Well, it's going back up now.
Oh,
Carry on, Owen. Well, now we know why they
190.
call him the master.
It's a masterful performance. Wowzers.
44.
We are in that territory of record-breaking stuff here at the Modus Super Series.
Murph.
44.
He can't hear me.
The darting gods can. They're tuning in.
Well, it's darts from the gods from Owen Bates, isn't it? This?
60.
In a church.
And it's a win that will actually put him back on a level leg difference if he does get it done 4-1.
123.
And puts a prospect of a potential 9-dart shootout in this group.
Yep. If he does get over the line here and wins 4-1, and then Pilgrim beats
95.
Littler
On your wire,
4-1,
154.
exactly what we got.
Can you remember back to leg 1 when Darryl Pilgrim was on a 9? What's gone on? Well, part of what's gone on
96.
is absolutely flawless finishing from Owen Bates.
Yeah, 137. The 120.
And then the other one, he only had 1 dart double because he
57.
was on it after 9 darts.
On your wire,
Yep, double 8
58.
for the 10.
18 for tops. To complete an absolutely astonishing performance. Wow,
Shot.
wow. That is elite level stuff from Owen Bates. In the end, the average is 113.29. The best we've seen on this Champions Week, produced by the master, and it was a masterful, mind-boggling display. Daryl Pilgrim started with 6 perfect darts, but it was all one-way traffic after that. 4 out of 4 on the doubles, including a 120 and a 137. That is a performance to be remembered. A magic match at the Super Series, and it keeps Group 1 very, very competitive. Back to Group 2 next, and it will be the two Taylors tangoing after this.